श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौरभक्तवृंद श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौरभक्तवृंद श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौरभक्तवृंद Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Can stay. Hare Krishna. If you are first time here, so this is ISKCON's evening program. So we have evening program. It starts from 6 to 7. It's Bhagavad Gita class, and from 7 you will have again darshan, which is Arti, Gaur Arti, and after 7 you will get some prasadam. So if you just stay around, so maybe I can take some advantage. And yeah, Hare Krishna. So now Bhagavad Gita class is gonna start. So if you are free, you can stay. Otherwise, take your time. Yeah. So we'll start with some devotional song, Kirtan, and then we continue with Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 11. Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So thank you so much for coming here today. This is evening Bhagavad Gita class. So this class will last up to 7, and from 7 there will be Gora Arti, and after that there will be some prasadam. So this is standard ISKCON's evening program. The same way we have a morning program which starts from 4:30. If you can make up for that, you can come for morning program as well. It starts from 4:30 and it finishes at 8:30, followed by breakfast. So now we're going to discuss on Bhagavad Gita. So before we start discussing on Bhagavad Gita, we'll see what's the benefit of discussing Bhagavad Gita when we do discussion, when we do some Kathan Bhagavatam. So what's the benefits? So in the beginning of the Bhagavad Gita, it's given what's the benefit of studying and reading Bhagavad Gita. So this is Sanskrit verse, and after that Sanskrit verse, I'll repeat the translation as well, so you can get the idea what's going on here. So now we are gonna learn, or we are gonna know what's the benefit of Bhagavad Gita. So this is Sanskrit verse. So it goes like this: Mala nirmochanam pumsam jalasnanam dine dine sukrut gita amrit snanam samsara malanashanam. And translation: one may cleanse himself daily by taking a bath in water, but if one takes a bath even once in the sacred Ganges water of Bhagavad Gita, for him the dirt of material life is altogether vanished. So this is the benefit of Bhagavad Gita. The dirt of our material life, it's altogether, it's gonna get vanished. So here, before we discuss Bhagavad Gita, we'll chant some pranam mantras for our spiritual master, for our teachers, those who helped us on this journey. So, Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. So before we get into the verse, we'll briefly discuss about the overview of Bhagavad Gita. And it goes like Bhagavad Gita. How many of you know how many chapters are there in the Bhagavad Gita? If you have any idea, you can just shout out. Random, whatever you like. It doesn't have to be 30 chapters. You close 130. No, it's far. Well, a good guess. Anyone else can guess how many chapters are there in the Bhagavad Gita? Maybe you can try. Yeah, that's true. Perfect. 18 chapters. So there are total 18 chapters in Bhagavad Gita, and you know how many verses are there? 700. Wow, you're correct. 100%. So yeah, total 18 chapters in the Bhagavad Gita, and total 700 verses. So this Bhagavad Gita is divided in 3 parts, mainly 6 chapter first, middle 6 chapter, and the last 6 chapters. So first 6 chapters are for Karma Yoga, and the middle 6 chapters are Bhakti Yoga, and the last 6 chapters are talking about Jnana Yoga. And essence of this, our Acharya says that how this Bhagavad Gita is constructed, or how this Bhagavad Gita book is offered to us. So this is like a kind of a sandwich model. You know, like when we go for sandwich, so what do you usually get when you go for sandwich? So you get sandwich, yeah? So how does it look like? So first you have one layer of bread, then you have some fruits and some, not fruits, some vegetables and some main part, cheese of course. And the let again in the bottom, you'll have again bread. So this is how 666. So first 6 chapter, it acts like a top bread of sandwich. Middle 6 chapters are middle one. In the last 6 chapter, which is 13 to 18, it acts like a loaf of bread. So if I ask you like, which is the most important part of the sandwich? Without that, you can't say this is sandwich. Middle one. Middle one is major one. Because if I don't give you vegetables, just give you bread, so that's just like bread. It could be anything like, like breads. So the middle 6 parts, middle 6 chapters, the second part is the most important part. It talks about Bhakti Yoga. And Bhakti Yoga meaning the yoga of love, yoga of devotion. So by all these 3 yogas, you can connect with the Supreme Lord. But if you see like what Krishna likes, so you will see the middle one. Say for example, let me give you the analogy that you have your children, they are like grown up, they are working somewhere else, and you are their parents. So they are staying somewhere far away from you, but you have good relationships. They are like obedient. They are like, like really genuinely try to serve you. They are sending money. They are doing you call every day or maybe every week. So they are in touch. They are in good relationship, but they are like staying far away. Like, maybe someone here in UK, parents are in UK and sons are in the Australia or USA. So this is like a karma yoga. You do your good, but you can't do many more things. So when you do karma yoga, so you try to connect yourself with Krishna by your actions. You understand? The middle part is, now imagine your sons and daughter, they are staying with you in UK and they are serving you, they are helping you, and they are like earning money for them, for you as well. So this is like middle part, Bhakti Yoga. They are like staying with you, like close to you in your home maybe. And every day they are like trying their best to serve you, giving you food, health, take care, everything. So this is Bhakti Yoga. Stay connected with Lord all the time. Not just like, okay, Krishna, I'm far away from you. I'm maybe somewhere in the UK and you are somewhere, I don't know. But I'm doing good. I'm doing also some charity. I'm giving money for you. So this is like karma yoga. Work what we like, but also share part with the Krishna. But the Bhakti Yoga is what Krishna likes. And according to that, we perform our activities. According to that, we change our circumstances. So what do you like? What do you like? Which is like sounds more cool and good, beneficial? Bhakti Yoga, yeah. Like staying close with Krishna and to know what's his desire and just surrender. Like your children, if they are staying close to you in your house, so would you prefer that, or would you prefer that, okay, you can go somewhere else, you can stay there, and still you can be good? So more, if you see, the more deeper connection is in the closest one. So if we want to develop our relationship with Krishna, so the thing is, as much as we can stay closer to him, to that degree we can develop our relationship with Krishna. And remember, Krishna is a Supreme Lord. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, based on Bhagavad Gita. In 7th chapter, where Krishna is saying, I am Supreme Lord, and Matta sarvataram nanyat kinchidasti dhananjaya, Mai sarvam idam protram sutre manigana iva. Matta sarvat. Krishna is saying here that there is no one above me or beyond me, equal to me, or no one is like even higher than me. So mattah parataram na anyat kinchid asti dhananjaya. So here Krishna is telling to Arjuna that Arjuna, there is no one higher than me. So Krishna is like kind of like Supreme God, and then you can understand. So imagine if you have your connection with someone who is like really high, and there is no one equal to him or even no one beyond him. Isn't this like great deal? So this is what our Vedic scripture, our all information, our scriptures, our shastras, trying to teach us, that try to develop a relationship with the Krishna, which is the like essence. So that is Bhakti Yoga. In Bhakti Yoga, and the simple method is chanting Krishna's name, chanting holy name, chanting Hare Krishna mantra. So this is some overview of Bhagavad Gita. So now we are going to the middle section, which is, as I mentioned, is the Bhakti Yoga, and chapter number 11, and verse number is 28 to 32. So, yeah, it's here. So I'll read translation from verse number 28, and then we'll recite last verse which is 32. So translation goes like, just be cautious. I may ask some questions, some interesting question that you like it. So verse number 28 translation goes like, as the many waves of the rivers flow into the ocean, so do all these great warriors enter blazing into your mouths. This is what happening here, Arjuna is watching Krishna's Virat Roop. You guys have any idea about Virat Roop? Where on the battlefield Krishna shows like whole big picture, and Arjuna was like completely confused what's going on, because but he was not scared or something like that, but he was confused that he was saying like, oh, you're my friends, but now I'm seeing you like, completely different form. So this is how Arjuna was he was made confused, Arjuna. So first I'll tell you how we end up at this chapter and what's going on in this chapter, then we'll go with the verses. So Arjuna is requesting that Krishna show me your original form, who you are actually. Because Arjuna, what happened? You remember that in the beginning of this battlefield, Arjuna didn't want to fight, because he said, okay, I have to kill my family members, and this is my grandfather. I can't do that. Like even like common men, they can't do like, we can't kill our family members or fight against with them. Though in this world everything is happening. But Arjuna, being Arya means one who is civilized person. So being Arya, he said, I can't do that, so Krishna. So, but Krishna inspired him. Krishna tell him about his like actual duty. So Arjuna is asking like in this chapter, same chapter, first verse number 1 to 4th. So in this 4th verse, Arjuna is requesting Krishna to show his universal form. And now, in this verse, Krishna is showing universal form. And you know what's happening in this universal form? Everyone in the battlefield, they are like rushing into Krishna's mouth. And you know what's the speed? It's not like rushing, like, slowly. Rushing means they are like just dying. They are going, Krishna is taking them. I think you guys have some idea like how they are going inside. Like when we die, then this is what happened. Like if we have good karma, if we have good balance, then we go to good place. If we have bad, then we go to bad place. But these enemies of Arjuna, they are, of course, they were in the side of adharma, which is against the scriptures. So they are definitely going to go to bad place. So Krishna is devouring all of them in one go. And you know what's the speed? It's not like really slow. Okay, Duryodhana is going, okay, tick. Okay, now Bhishmapitam is going, tick. No, it was not like that. It was going so fast. Have you guys experienced that if you are on the railway station and like super fast train comes, like how do you watch the scene? Like from here, like this. So in this direction, in this speed, all these warriors are going to into Krishna's mouth, and Arjuna is watching everything. And by watching this, Arjuna was like completely baffled. So what's going on here? And he's saying, Krishna, who are you? So this is what, as I read, as the many waves of the river flow into the ocean, so do all these great warriors enter blazing into your mouth. Now you got some idea where we are in the Gita? Okay, so now next verse. I see all people rushing full speed into your mouths, as moths dash to destruction in a blazing fire. Do you guys have any idea like how moth, he or she, dies? Moth. Any guess how moth, insect, how he or she finishes his or her life? Pardon? Moth, moth, insect. You know how he or she dies? By light, yeah? Was the, flame. So fire. So what happened like moth, they sleep in the daytime and they stay up in the night time. So whenever they see light or fire, they can't like discriminate, because they are like kind of, you can say, dumb. They have less ability because their consciousness is low. They don't have ability like us that we can see like, okay, this is fire, we shouldn't touch here. Okay, this is light, we can touch here. So moth, they can't do that. They are like dumb insect. So they're just thinking, yeah, this is food, and they're just going into the fire, and this is how they die. So this is how moth die, how? Entering into the fire. And the second analogy is given in the previous verse, that how rivers enters into the sea. So can you give me any, like whatever comes in your mind, what's the difference between river enters into the sea, and the other hand, moth enters into the fire? You understand question? Yeah. Pardon? River is slower, okay, yeah. Moth goes faster, yeah, that is correct answer, but something higher than that. You're almost there. Again, I'll just repeat my question. River enters into the ocean. Make sense? And yeah, I'm coming to it. And the moth, insect, blindly, being a dumb, enters into the fire, thinking that this is food. Okay, yeah. Yeah. In the good condition, yeah. Yeah. So you are partially there. You are 50% correct. You can go. Bit loud. Moth is blind and she can't see where it's going. Okay. Okay, wind is pushing to the river, and that's why river is going into the ocean. Okay. So let me give you the clear answer. Well, Acharya says that river naturally flows toward the ocean. Naturally. Like naturally. It is her nature. And the other side, moth is not natural for him or her, but she is like knowingly or intentionally, by using his or her desire, she is entering into the fire. So the lesson is, when we knowingly or intentionally do something wrong, what we do? We destroy ourselves. Or you can say we end up in the really bad situation in our life. So this is the lesson here from these two verses, as per Acharya says, that river naturally flows. It's not like her willing to go there, but based on flow, she like naturally goes. But moth, she wants to go there. She wants to, thinking that, yeah, this is fire, this is my food, and like just rushing into the fire. And this is how, if we do something, I'm just repeating, if we do something which is against the law, or against the scripture, against the religion, naturally do, and then we're going to end up in the bad situation. So this is the message from these two verses. Next verse is, O Lord of Lords, so fierce of form. So Arjuna is fierce now. Please tell me, who are you? I offer my obeisances unto you. Please be gracious to me. You are the primal Lord. I want to know about you, for I do not know what's your mission. So here, another point which we can think about it, that what's Lord's mission? Arjuna is asking like, my Lord, who are you? And your vision, your structure, your form is so fierce. It's giving me kind of a pain. So like, of course, it's like natural. You ask him, like, okay, yeah, who are you? Imagine you are going to street and you met some like weird person, completely different. Doesn't have any hand or doesn't have any, maybe legs. Completely, like look very scary. So you, Shri Shri Radha Gokulananda ki jai, Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman ki jai, Gorantai ki jai. So you might naturally ask this question, what's going on here? So Arjuna is asking the question that, my Lord, what's your mission? Anybody know when Krishna comes on the planet, what's his mission? It's a very famous sloka. You know it, I know, but all you just need to recollect. Kill the adharma, yeah, true. Yeah. There you go. Can you like, yeah. Yes, almost there. 90% answer is correct. Anybody else know here, like when Krishna comes here on the earth, what's his mission? It's like really famous verse. You might have seen this verse everywhere, heard it many times. Let me give you some hint. It starts with the, you are right, you're completely right. It starts with the yada yada. Yeah, loudly, everyone can hear. Dharmasya glanirbhavati bharata abhyuthanam adharmasya tadatmanam srujamyaham. Then next. Pritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. That is the Krishna's purpose. When he comes on the earth, this is what he do. 3 things. Which one? So first he kills demon. Pritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam. That means vinashaya cha dushkritam. Those who are dushkritas, those who are doing some bad things. You can say demon. It's not like demon, those who are present in that age, but demons are still here in this society as well. Demon is not like a form or structure. Demon is like a mentality. It's like some even in our body, like we can see sometimes like our mentality is like completely change. Like many thoughts keep coming in our mind that we don't want. So this is what Krishna's mean when he said like demon. So dushkritanam. So Krishna kills demon. Then pritranaya sadhunam. Those who are like sadhu, Krishna protects them. So Krishna comes here to protect his devotee. And dharma samsthapanaya sambhavami yuge yuge. To establish dharma, to establish religion. That what did Krishna he did once like everything is done, like battlefield is done. So then he guide or help Yudhishthira to establish how to rule, like to whole, because Yudhishthira Maharaj, remember, he was like a king of the whole earth, not just like small nation, but Yudhishthira Maharaj was a king of the whole earth. So Krishna taught him because they were their devotee, and Krishna is like really favorable to his devotee. As in the 9th chapter, in verse number 22, Krishna is mentioning that Yogakshemam Vahamyaham. If Krishna's devotee is there, Krishna is there, Yogakshemam Vahamyaham means provide what you lack and maintain what you have. So this is like a kind of a jackpot, or you can say benefit for being Krishna's devotee. But remember, this is only for rendering or serving Krishna. It's not for your benefit. Okay, now you start thinking, okay, I want to be rich and millionaire. So that's why I start worshipping or, like serving Krishna. It doesn't work like that. If you really genuinely want to serve him, like without any personal desire, in that case, Krishna provides you what you lack and he maintains what you have. So remember, ahetuke apratihata, your service to Krishna, that should be ahetuke. That means without any external motive. And apratihata, that means continuous. It's not like, okay, today is a new year, let me go to the temple, let me do something good. That's good. But we are talking about the topmost level, as I mentioned in the beginning, that this chapter, this middle 6 chapters are like gems of Bhagavad Gita, are like like when we have sandwich and you got some middle part. So it's like really, the more ingredients you get, more you get excitement. So this is something like that, Bhagavad Bhakti Yoga. The more you render service to Krishna, the more you work for Krishna, more you give yourself to Krishna, the same amount he gives you back. Where's the verse? You guys, any idea? It's in the 4th chapter, in the 11th verse, Krishna is mentioning, Ye yatha mam prapadyante tam sateva bhajamyaham. Ye yatha mam prapadyante. The way we serve to Krishna, in the same way, he is like eager to serve us back. I just read a quote from Prabhupada when he was there. He wrote a letter. In the letter, there was a quote, and he said, Krishna is so excited to meet you. And if you just desire one time to meet him, he's like desiring like more than 10 times to meet you. So this is how our Lord is, like really special, just waiting. When this fallen jiva, means us, when this jiva, which is working in a whole universe as my instrument, but he is thinking that I am the doer. So that's why Krishna is waiting for us. So as I mentioned, the way we approach Krishna is in equal amount, he's like eager and excited to meet us. So this was the benefit. Imagine your friend is like really successful, really wealthy, beautiful, of course opulent, strength as well. So these are like Krishna's 6 opulence. So this is the benefit of having or building a relationship with Krishna. So this verse, this chapter encourages that to don't just be ritualistic, but be spiritualist. So ritual, so for example, you do whatever you do, that is called ritual. But your mind, your consciousness is not there, it's somewhere else. So that is not spiritual. It's ritual, but if you put your spirit in there, if you put your heart in there, that is really something called spiritual. So this is what Krishna wants from us. Next verse, which is 32, is a Sanskrit verse, by the way. So this is main verse. So I'll read in Sanskrit and then I'll give translation so that you can understand. So, Jai Shri Krishna. So, Sanskrit verse goes like this. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Kalosmi Loka Kshayakrit Pravruddho Lokan Samahrit Mahit Pravutta Rutepi Tvam Na Bhavishyanti Sarve Ye Avastitaha Pratyanikeshu Yodha. So, translation and purport by His Divine Grace Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. So translation is, the Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "Time I am the great destroyer of the worlds, and I have come here to destroy all people, with the exception of you," that is Pandava. And here Pandava means devotees. So here you can understand what Krishna is saying. I am time, and I am the destroyer of the whole world. And I have come here to destroy all these people, those who are present in the battlefield, which is again demonic people, with the exception of you, the Pandavas. That means Krishna is talking to us. If you are like my devotee, then I protect you. All the soldiers here on both sides will be slain. So everyone is going to die. Purport. Before we enter into the purport, I'm just really want to make it clear that what is purport and what is commentary. You have any idea like what is purport, what is commentary? You read Bhagavad Gita before? Okay. So in this Bhagavad Gita as it is, this one you can see, Bhagavad Gita as it is, this is, the purport is written by Prabhupada, His Divine Grace Prabhupada. So when we say commentary, so commentary is like a own thing, own comment, okay, I want to say something on this thing. So that this is how, or this is why I will write my commentary on the Bhagavad Gita. But the purport is a little bit different from the commentary. Of course, there is an opinion, there is a view is there. But purport is how this verse is relevant and practical for us. It's okay. So how this verse is relevant and practical for us and how we can live this verse. So this is extra. So this is difference between commentary and purport. So if you see the commentary on Bhagavad Gita, as Prabhupada mentioned in this Bhagavad Gita in the introduction, there are more than 400 versions of Bhagavad Gita. Because everyone knows that this book is like gonna be famous if I write this book, my commentary. So because already this book is successful. So people write their own commentary and then just publish it. But when we say purport, that makes completely unique. That makes this book like really special. That how you can actually live this verse, how you can put this thing or practice in your life and you can really get the benefit. So this is come because of compassion. Prabhupada really want to change our life. So that's why he wrote his own purport. And in this purport he put so much of love and devotion. So purport goes like this. Although Arjuna knew that Krishna was his friend and Supreme Personality of Godhead, he was puzzled, as I mentioned, that when Arjuna saw Krishna's Virat Roop, which is like universal form, Arjuna was puzzled. But remember, he was made puzzled. It's not like Arjuna was like, he didn't have any idea, but under circumstances of divinity, he was made puzzled. So Arjuna was puzzled by the various form exhibited by Krishna. Therefore, he asked further about the actual mission of this devastating force. It is written in the Vedas that the supreme truth destroys everything, even the Brahmanas, as stated in the Katha Upanishad. Eventually, all the Brahmanas, Kshatriya, and everyone else are devoured like a meal by the Supreme. This form of the Supreme Lord is the all-devouring giant, and here Krishna presents himself in that form of all-devouring time. So, in very short, time is Krishna. And in that form, he came here to destroy everything. You understand? So, how many of you heard the word called pralaya? Yeah, pralaya is like a universal devastation. devastation, yeah. So there are like 4 types of pralaya. Nitya pralaya, then Naimitika pralaya, then Prakritik pralaya, and then Atyantik pralaya. Don't worry if you don't understand anything. I'm here to explain you. So Nitya pralaya means, Nitya means like every day, continuously. Even science say that, if I give you example, Nitya pralaya is like at every second, our bone, our muscles are changing. You know that. And after a certain period of time, you completely change your bone, completely change your mass. This is how we grow up. Like you don't have the body, same body like when you had in your childhood. So this is like Nitya Pralaya. Every second, you can say in one word, we are dying. Our muscles are dying. This body are dying every second. So this is called something Nitya Pralaya, that we are like losing at every second. So for example, if you are using your car or your maybe mobile, so it gets old, like day passes. But you can't see the like, there is a change going on at every hour or every second. You can't see that change, but you realize after 5 or 10 years, oh my God, my car is old. Or my phone is like, it's not in use. So this is how it's called Nitya Pralaya. Everything is dying. So in the form of time, Krishna is devouring everything. Nitya Pralaya. Naimitika Pralaya. That Pralaya happens at the end of Brahma's day. Brahma, the secondary creator. Krishna is the first creator. So Brahma is the secondary creator. So this second Pralaya is happening at the end of Brahma's day. And the third Pralaya is happening. So first one was Nitya. Second one was Naimitika. And third one was Prakritika. Prakritik Pralaya. So Prakritik Pralaya happens at the end of Brahma's life. When everything goes into the Brahma's body, you can say. And everything got destroyed. So this is how third Pralaya works. And the fourth Pralaya is, fourth devastation is Atyantik Pralaya. You know what does that mean? Atyantik Pralaya. That means when we kill, or you can say destroy, our false ego. That I am this body, that I am this name, that I am this post, or I am this position. Like we say like, oh yeah, I'm lawyer. Who are you to tell me what's law? But no, you are not lawyer. Lawyer is just a post, it's given to you in certain period of time. And after some time, someone else will come in your post and you will be like useless, old, or you can understand. So this is how we identify ourselves with our position, with our name. Imagine, say, for example, someone is Rahul. Okay, let's take my example. My name is Jignesh. Imagine my parents, they wouldn't give me this name in the beginning and they call me John. So what happened in my life? I'll spend my whole same life with the same body, but thinking that I'm John. You understand? So we are not our name, we are not our post, position, and maybe prestige. So we are not that. This is like temporary thing and these are like given. It's not like our actual form or our actual swarup. You understand? So this is how things work. Like it's like a cap, like we keep changing. Or you can say like dress. Every day when we wake up in the morning, what we do? Brush our teeth, take shower, change our clothes. So when we come here, so this is just like a kind of a form, kind of a vessel, kind of a instrument, kind of a vehicle that soul uses to perform his activity. So we are actually soul, based on Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita says we are soul, we are not this body. So we have to understand this point, that who we are actually, and why this body has to die, why we are losing our every cell or every bone, every second, why there is a devastating happening. So based on Vedanta Sutra, there's a first aphorism called Athato Brahma Jignasu. We should ask this, that why I am here and what's happening in my life. Who am I actually? Because I am not this name, I am not this post, I am not this position. And who actually I am? So Bhagavad Gita gives this answer that I am soul. And being a soul, there are many characteristics. There are many duties. So one of them duty is to give love and to receive love. You understand? Do you believe that ants, they have their family? Okay, yes, yeah? Okay, next. Do you believe that, let's say lion, yeah, they have their family. So family means love, to give, to receive. So being a soul, we have this characteristic to give our love and to receive our love. Do you understand? Doesn't matter where you stay in UK, you stay in US, you stay in Australia, you stay in the Africa, wherever you go, this thing stays same all the time, at everywhere. Being a parent, the love you have for your children, the same love the parents have in US for their children. You understand? The same need have your children, your need, the same type of need. The children, those who are in the, let's say, Ukraine, they have for their parents. So this is our nature, to give love and to receive love. But what happened in our case, sometimes we forget this. Because we have this tendency to forget things. This is our like kind of a mistake. We are not complete. Do you agree? That we are not complete. Do you agree? Or anyone is here to claim that, yeah, I'm perfect in my life. I don't have any mistakes. So we are incomplete. So this is one of the characteristics, that we are forgetful. And because we are forgetful, we forget this our identity, that who we are actually. And as I mentioned, being a soul, our beautiful characteristic is to give love and to receive love. But in our case, we forget where to use this. And we end up giving our love to three things. You with me? Are you with me? Do you have any question? Okay, so you are with me, yeah? So we end up giving our love to three things, which is again temporary. And based on that, we are not satisfied at where we are. So first thing is object of this world. Any objects, let's say iPhone, car, any objects like that you attach. Object. Next one is person. Second one is person. We end up giving our love to wrong objects. Objects end up giving our love to wrong person, and end up giving our love to wrong places. We think that, okay, I belong to this place, and because of that, I love that country. Do you agree? I am from X country, so that's why I can even die for my country. That's how we build false identity with that place. So this is how, and we can't receive the enough amount of love, and that's how we put ourselves in the frustration and misery. Of course, lamentation is also there. So, as I mentioned, being a soul, we have characteristics to give our love and to receive our love, but we don't know where to give this love, so we put ourselves in the problems. So Bhagavad Gita says, where should we give this love? Mame vamsho jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatana. So we are being a part and parcel of Krishna. If we invest this love in the Krishna from where we came, then it gives you full satisfaction without a doubt. In the end of 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying, Brahma bhuta prasannatma na sochati na kankshati. Na sochati, no lamentation. When you have love, Krishna is saying, when you have love for me in your heart, so there is no lamentation, no kankshati. There is nothing more you want in this world. Can you say with raising your hand that, okay, oh my Lord, I am fully satisfied, now I don't want anything? Can you say that? Even though you are like a millionaire, or even if you are like the first company of Fortune 500 company, still you can't say, oh my Lord, I am like fully satisfied, now I don't want anything. So this is where actually you end up when you fully grown in love of Krishna, love of God. Whatever name you want to give, Krishna has like thousands and millions of names. So this is what happened. This is like a fruit of the Bhakti Yoga. You end up in that situation where you don't lament and where you don't have any desire in this material world, because you are getting something higher within your heart from Krishna. So that's the beauty. So that's why, like, it doesn't matter where you are, but from your position, if you start even little step, Krishna is ready. As I mentioned in the beginning, 4th chapter, 11th verse, Ye yatha mam prapadyante. The way you approach to Krishna, is also eager and excited to come back to you. So he's like a good friend. 5th chapter 28th verse, Suhrudam Sarva Bhutanam. Krishna is a Suhrud. You know, in English we say friend. But in Sanskrit, there are many, many words for friend, like Sakha, Mitra, Sathi, Suhrud. And all these words, they have different meaning, like based on that consciousness, based on that love, how much love they develop in their friendship. So Krishna is a Suhrud. Suhrud means one who is well-wisher all the time. For just your kind small reminder, you know, the Prabhupada, when in his time, when he used to write a letter, so he signed a letter with a big sign calling A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and under the sign he write specifically in every letter that your ever well wisher. Can you imagine, like, if you read this letter today, you'll feel the same love, same emotion from Prabhupada. And if you read this letter even after like 20 years, still it applies. You are ever well-wisher. It's not like, okay, I'm your well-wisher for this relation, for just this business, or for just this deal. It's not like that, but ever well-wisher. Even though if you do like something bad to me, I am your ever well-wisher. So this is the mood of a pure devotee. This is also given by Krishna. So we were talking about Kala, time, and I see we have 4 minutes. So as I mentioned, the essence of Bhagavad Gita is to give our love, which we are giving in this world, to the wrong person, place, and objects. Now it's time to divert this love to Krishna. And how you can divert, by the way? So you can start from wherever you are. Except for example, you're coming here. So you decide something in your mind that, okay, I'm going to do this one for Krishna. Maybe you can bring something for him. It's not like Krishna is hungry or he needs something, but it's just out of your love. Like, you know, like child. Father gives his kind of a sweet, and imagine the same child gives back to the father and saying that, my dear father, I don't want to have it. I'm just want to give it to you. So father would be like really happy. This is how everything belongs to Krishna in this world. So when we pick that things and we offer it to the Krishna, he will be like so happy. So this is how you can develop your relationship with Krishna. And as I mentioned, you can even start your relationship with like just chanting his name every day. Krishna has many, many thousands of names. And if you ask me what should chant, I would say, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is Maha Mantra. It has full potency to liberate you from this temporary and miserable or suffering world. So this is a solution. As I mentioned, 2 things for you. Homework. You have to chant this mantra and you can do something for Krishna. You understand? Maybe you can bring something for him. You can, maybe even in your home, you can offer him food without onion, garlic. Condition apply. Don't put onion and garlic. Krishna doesn't like it. It's like so ignorant food. So Krishna will happily accept, and you will see the change in yourself, in your consciousness, in your inner mood, that you are getting better person. So this is what Bhagavad Gita is saying. Try to develop your relationship with Krishna. And last and final verse in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying in 18th chapter, Sarva dharman paritajya mam ekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarvapapebhyo mokshayishyami ma sucha. When you surrender to me, I will remove all your sins. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna, Aarti will start in a minute, so if you can just come forward.
Now? Later.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Any minute now. श्री श्री राधा गोकुल नंद की, श्री सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान की जय, श्री गौरनिताय की जय, शीला प्रभुपाद की जय। Keep a joy